statement designer. So I'll switch to my demo environment here, and I've logged in as myself here. Just like any other application, we do have a layer for users and roles. I've logged in as myself, but for you to create users and roles, you are able to restrict what users can see, what sort of financial statements. So if you have a user that can only see one company, then I have this reports that's listed here, that's profit and loss statement for multiple entities. They will not see that report, they will only see their entity. So we are able to restrict based on the user. So the first thing I'm going to just quickly talk about is, as part of BAASS Financials, we have the capability to specify your company settings. So in this case here, what I've done is I have, that will appear on every financial report. So I've put in BAASS logo and I've just put in the address, and this is for one company. But if you are designing your statements for multiple companies, you're able to have multiple settings as your report template. And a report template is just a header and a footer for your financial statement. And once you've designed, you can apply any of the settings that you would like to your financial statement. So I have one that I will use in my demo. I will now go to my list of financial reports, and I have a few here, and I'll just start by editing my sample financial report to describe the capabilities that we have in this tool. So what I have here is a Word-like editor, and basically I can type in just like Word. I can type in paragraphs. I can copy paste contents from other reports or paragraphs. I have this is my sample report, and I am able to format. So I'm able to bold, align, center, so forth. So it's basically a Word editor. The second thing that I'm able to do here is I'm able to use the functions that are listed as part of BAASS Financials. So I'm able to add my sections to the GL account. For the GL accounts, I'm able to create summary sections for my subtotaling. I'm able to add columns and so forth. And I'll show you as I build a new report here. But this is very, very simple example I wanted to show you. As far as my section is concerned, all I have to do is I create a space and I add my GL section, and it will create sort of a layout for me to fill out. In this example here, what I've done is I have inserted my GL account, my description, and just year-to-date balance. So it's a very simple report. I can use any of the Word formatting capabilities to my detail section as well, but before I do that, I will go ahead and show you the features at the line level. So once I've selected my detail line, I can say that whichever accounts I select as part of my financial report, I'm able to display the summary or detail. I've gone ahead and selected detail in this case. I'm able to suppress any zero lines as well. So I'll go ahead and I'll not do that. I'll show you the result and show you the effect of that. In terms of the accounts, I am able to build in criteria for what accounts I want to include. I am also able to build multiple conditions by using and segment and or conditions, and I'm able to build my conditions using either account segments or account groups. So typically you would use any of the GL dimensions that are in Sage 300, such as your segments, such as your natural GL account or account group, so forth. You're able to use and build complex conditions. In terms of your description, I've opted to just put in the account description for whatever criteria I've selected. And then in the results column, I have predefined functions. And now many of you are maybe are aware and perhaps are using the financial report writer, where you can make use of different formulas. What we have attempted to do is put in English-like names, so you don't have to remember, net YTD or net P or any of those. We've tried to make them English names so that's easy for the end users to pick and choose what they want to display. The one feature that I want to point out here is that this tool supports multiple Sage companies. So when you're putting the results, depending on your permissions, you will see the number of Sage companies here. Right now, I'm just pulling data from a single company, so I'll leave the default settings. And that's my detail line definitions. If I wanted to add additional columns, I could say I want to add a result column here and pick another value based on my listings here.